What's going on, YouTube? It's the Green Shiz here. So, we received the CGC Pop Report. I did my first initial reaction. Did not dig into anything really much at all. So now, I've had the time and did a snapshot of the entire Wizards of the Coast 10s, 9.5s, 9s, and 8.5s of the existing populations. Not individual cards. I just want to look at the big, zoomed out, the numbers of what's going on with the 4 primary grades from CGC. Because everything kind of below an 8.5, it gets a little sus. So, this is what I want to do. I went through every single Wizards of the Coast set. You see it here. Every single one. Only English. Did not get into the different languages. I got first edition base set, shadowless base set, unlimited base, literally every single one, all the way through the E-Series. I included the Black Star promos just because that's when they came out. They came out during that era. I didn't include any other promos. That was pretty much the only one. But it pretty much went through and calculated and did all of this because I wanted to see how many 10s existed inside of Wizards of the Coast era. That's my main focus. I know and see what's going on with Modern, but I wanted to see firsthand what was happening here. And it's pretty interesting information, so let's get right into this. So, first of all, our good friends, and I have it here, I'm going to uncover these kind of as I'm going. Our good friends at CGC did us a solid and finally dropped us this pop report. 600 10s. So this 10 column is including pristine and perfect. Did not want to differentiate because I don't care. I just want to know how many 10s are out there. So in most cases there was like one perfect for all of these. Most of these are pristines, but there are a few perfects. 604 of a total 414,673 graded. Should be known, this right here, this column here, column B, is the total graded for this set. So there is 20,683 first edition base set cards graded. Total. Gray stamps, every different variation possible, 20,000. So of the 20,000, roughly half, so like almost close to a third, were all in 8.5s and above. But only total WOTC, Wizards of the Coast, 604 10s, pristine and perfects. Tell me what that percentage is. That percentage is extremely low. I'm literally telling you 0.15%. 0.15% is technically, it's not the gem rate because 9.5 is a gem mint, but the 10 rate essentially for Wizards of the Coast. That's insane. That's an extremely, extremely low number. And I'm just going to go through and uncover these other ones right now. It is shocking. So the 8.5s, as everybody knows, it's our favorite, is higher than the 9s. The 9s higher than the 9.5s, obviously. But the jump from 9.5 to 10 is insane. The percent difference there is... It's actually insane. So if you wanted to do the math real quick, I'm going to do the percent difference of the 10s to the 9.5s. I could just click on the cells, but I'm lazy. So I'm going to correct. So this 29%. 29%. Or 2.9. Sorry, it was one decimal place off. 2 point, yeah, that makes way more sense. Definitely not 29%. 2.9%. That's crazy. 0.15 are 10s. 0.15% chance of getting the 10 based on historics, which is absolutely insane. So I want to now unhide these and just to show you. So 4% of the total graded Wizards of the Coast, basically 5%, total graded are getting 9.5. So literally 5% of Wizards of the Coast is a 9.5 or greater. Good luck getting a 9.5 or greater, according to this. And I'm going to get into kind of some of the different things going on and some of the stuff I'm hearing, but just kind of want to show the numbers. So in total, essentially, 23% 9s, 25% 8.5s. But looking at this is literally, if you add up the percentages, you're only at 54%. 54% of the entire Wizards of the Coast graded population is an 8.5 and above. Literally 46%, 47% is sub 8.5, and those, literally almost half, is approaching junk slab era type stuff. So usually when you get below an 8.5, you start getting a lot closer to your raw graded, raw card cost. So if you compared like a CGC 8 to a near mint sold first edition Vaporeon to the graded one at a CGC 8, it's literally really close. It's close. The raw one might sell higher sometimes. The graded one might sell higher sometimes. You get really close. So I usually don't recommend you grading unless you know you're going to get an 8.5 or above at CGC. Unless it's a card you just want to grade. So do what you want to do, because I have a 6 back here that I love just because my dad bought it for me. So grade what you want, but if you're looking for profitability, you usually want to aim for 8.5 and above, and even the 8.5s are taking baths. Some of this was very interesting. So, like this Rocket First Edition stood out to me. This 9 rate compared to the 8.5s is like the most lopsided one that exists. There's a few of them. The Gym Heroes First is lopsided. So most of them, as you can see below, there's more 8.5s than 9s, or it should be even, like this Black Star promo. But for some really strange reason, this is absolutely insane difference. 6,000 more got a 9. So I don't know what happened there. Also, we recently had that jungle box break happen. So this went from what was probably similar to this fossil one. The fossil's got 2. This hasn't had a box break yet. So this jungle box break just happened and easily jumped this up from probably what was a 2 to now 22. Similarly, we had it was a gym challenge box break. So this likely was really similar to the Gym Heroes. Oh no, this one's, maybe there was a simultaneous box break. I don't remember, but yeah. So this one also just jumped a bunch from that box break that just happened on Whatnot. So I don't know. Somebody let me know if there was also a Gym Heroes one, because that'd be interesting to see both of them jumping at the same time, because those are really similar in quantity. My good friend Pokey Knowledge, when he was talking to Swami, he kind of did a deep dive into his favorite set, which was Aquapolis, and found something rather interesting. So I can't remember exactly, but basically it boiled down to the CGC 10 rate here. Obviously you see is 52, is one of the higher ones. The print quality for these sets were much better than the ones prior. So that's why you're seeing some higher numbers. But pretty much all of the pristine 10s don't have subgrades, basically. And it boils down to everything with a 9.5 essentially is pointing to having subgrades. And everything is, this is all just speculation that I'm saying now, but it is really strange that all of these, in majority, 90+% don't have subgrades. and it's harder to find a 9.5 without subgrades. So there is several people have said it. The gentleman that was just on, Peter with Catch 'em All Collectibles and Old School Pokemon, kind of just reaffirmed it again that there definitely is two grading scales, one with, one without subgrades. He should know. That's his job. He helps grade cards as a middleman. So this is insane. Seeing 50%, only 50%, 8.5 and above, and the rest of it, in my opinion, is approaching waste. Like, you're not going to make money on what you did. You should have just probably kept it raw at 50%. 0.15% tens. 0.15. Good effing luck. There's zeros here. 0 Rocket Unlimited. 0 Neo Gen Unlimited. Multiple ones. Neo Destiny Unlimited. Neo Rev Unlimited. Neo Discovery Unlimited. And Neo Discovery First. It's insane. Fossils, like, struggling. There was a lot of whitening, or not whitening, silvering on some of these cards. But Jungle was just as bad. So strange. Well, they just had that box break there. Overall, decent graded amount. So you can clearly see Wizards of the Coast, okay, 414,000, where they've graded approaching 1.4 million. So about 1 million in post WOTC cards. Again, this doesn't include Japanese, so it could easily be half, right? If you include like the WOTC era Japanese cards, you could be half of the 1.4 million or whatever. So, which probably is. It probably is closer to 700,000 for the vintage versus the Nintendo era, so, and beyond. This is going to be interesting. I'm glad we have this snapshot in time. Now, look forward. This is what? This is 4/6, so this is 1 year and 9 months they've been in business. Now, let's see how many 10s show up in the next 3 months. I'm just going to be focusing on this because I don't have time to go look at everything. This enough took a lot of time. So now we have this snapshot in time, and I really cannot wait to see how these 10s develop, the 9.5s, 9s, and the 8.5s, to see if there was a shift. Because the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these numbers that right next to each other, the new quantity for 9s, the new quantity for 8.5s, and I'm gonna look and see what percentage difference for each different column happened. And that's all I need to know. That'll tell us everything. Tell me everything. That's all I want to see. To see if they actually did change something in the grading. So that'll be a big tell. It's unfortunate that we're already 1 year and 9 months, so they've received tons of the stuff. There's still stuff out there to be graded, obviously. They receive stuff daily. Apparently they update this about twice a day, I was told in my YouTube comments. So, by one of the CGC directors, so that's cool. Really good to see that. Let me know what you think. I think 0.15% is insane. Unattainable. That's literally unattainable. That's 1 in 1,000 cards. Essentially. 1 in 1,000 cards. Wow. That math doesn't seem right. But still. Insane. Anyways, I'm going to leave y'all with that. Let me know what you think. Y'all have a good one. Peace.